Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to do something a little bit different, and I don't know how well it's going to be received. It's kind of just like a self-promotion thing, pretty much, but I really just wanted to inform you guys of some things I have on the website that if you're interested in my type of YouTube channel, I think you would find interest in my website, the things on my website. So be sure to check it out. The first thing I want to bring attention to is the update I did to the Respond template I created a while back for the website. We'll just check that out. It's not an important update. There's nothing too big it's updated. It's just some aesthetics and some structuring and things like that updated. But the original template is still up. You can download it if you don't like the changes, and it's right here. And I just changed things in the new one, like the navigation bar, those arrows, the buttons, the footer, columns on this page, the contact form, little things like that, just to give it that little bit more that the template definitely needed. So what we're going to do is check out the demo for this template. And right off the bat, you'll see a few different things. I want to go over the navigation bar. It's the biggest thing I changed, and I know it's not that big of a deal, but I do like what I did with it. So let's look at that. When you roll over it, the background image slides in from the left, it animates in from the left. And I know that seems really simple now that we've talked about CSS transitions. It seems really simple, doesn't seem like a big thing to do. But I had this idea in mind, and I really wanted to implement it in CSS and make it work. And I didn't want to release another navigation bar because I already have 2 on the website to download. And I didn't really want to do another one yet. I'm going to do more in the future, I'm sure, because they're really fun, really simple, and you can do some crazy things with them. So I was like, well, why not just update something I already have? And I didn't want to update a navigation bar because it would just be releasing another navigation bar. So I updated the template that I released, the first template I released on the website, and it's so far the only template. I do plan to release more. But what I did was I wanted to have the color animate in from the left to the right and animate out. So how to achieve that, we would use CSS3 transitions. But I could not, for the life of me, get this thing to work using colors, just using a background color. Because it would either expand to fill the whole space no matter what, but even with it being knocked off the side, 200 pixels or so, it would still expand 100%. And I just couldn't think of what to do. And I know it seems silly that I would get stumped like that when I'm trying to teach you guys CSS and things like that, but it happens. And so I just found a simple workaround. It's just a little less efficient, but it works just fine. It's using a 1 pixel by 1 pixel image, just a green image. I made it fit 100%. I'm not sure if repeating it would have made it fill the whole space or not, but making it 100% seemed like the better choice to go with. I'm not sure why I chose that at the moment. I think there was a reason. I'm not too sure. But I know I used the width and height. I know I sound stupid at the moment not knowing what I did yesterday. I don't know, but it works just fine. You can download it and check it out and prove me wrong on exactly how I did it. I know that just sounds so stupid. I forgot that. But yeah, and I changed the branding to not be stupid. Whenever you rolled over before, the opacity would lower, and it just looked like it was backwards on what it should be. Updated the buttons to match the scheme of the website. Changed the arrows to something a little bit more custom, because before I was using the bootstrap arrows with just a couple changes to the styles, and I didn't like that, so I used that. Footer's been updated to actually contain some sort of structure. That's kind of a big deal because in the last release, it was very, very simple and not too appealing. And on these pages, not many things have changed. The sidebar columns changed. That's about it. You'll notice from this one, if we go to the services page, and just look at that navigation. Isn't that ugly? I cannot believe I let that pass. That text shadow, the opacity, or not opacity, the color change transition. Yeah. Anyway, in the sidebar, you see that's that, and this sidebar it's that. I really like this a lot more because it's a huge website. It's super wide. So having it just that size for the sidebar, I didn't really like it. And it just seems a little bit more full with that. Still not cramped, not crowded, it just looks a little bit more full. Portfolio, nothing's changed here. Services, same thing, sidebar. But on the contact page, I did update the contact forms to be a little more appealing. And obviously the button changed as well to go along with these buttons. Pretty much it, I do believe. Little things here and there you'll probably find. But yeah, I mean, it was a simple thing I wanted to do, and I did it, and I like the result. So if we go to AwfulMedia.com, just a couple more things I want to go over before the video's over here. The CSS transition video tutorial, I posted that there. But you know that if you watch the video to start with, because I mentioned it in that video. Learn the basics, the series on creating your first website. All those videos are compiled into a post here. You can download the template we created in the videos from there. Simple CSS 3 drop-down menu. You can download that. Let me just show you that really quick. We go to the demo, and you'll see that it has these transitions, and it's got this drop-down. Very simple to do. You can download that. You can also just copy and paste the code. I have it set up here. Got the markup and the CSS, and it's commented out pretty nicely, so you can understand that. And that's actually where I mentioned the start of the tutorial series I was working on. First videos I've done, and a interface pack PSD. First thing I've done like that. I don't do much work in Photoshop when it comes to releases on the website, but I was really feeling kind of artsy, kind of creative. Had a thing in mind, wanted to put it down in Photoshop, and I did, and it's probably my favorite work in Photoshop to this date. So you can check it out and download it. I don't know if it's useful or not. There's so many interface packs going around the interwebs at the moment. It may just be useless. I don't know how often these things actually get used. Now the CSS navigation bar, I've got 2 on the website now. Just come check it out if you want to. I mean, I'm not one to like, but you can come check it out. There's some useful things on here for the new web designers, and there's some resources I'm working on building up. If you're just interested in the downloads, you can just go to the downloads category and find all of the downloads. So be sure to check that out. If you do use any of this stuff, just let me know. That'd be awesome. I would like to know if it's being used for anything. There's a couple people that's emailed me like thanks for the stuff, and I think that's pretty awesome. It's all it takes, and it just makes me feel so much better that people are finding use with my work. Nothing on that yet, though. Nobody's used that for anything. It kind of upsets me. So I mean, it's been downloaded about 50 times, which is pretty impressive. Oh, and one more thing I want to mention. This template right here. That's the most downloaded thing on the website. And it's all thanks to a website. It's csstemplatesfree.org. And I've got to talk with the owner of the website, and he's a really neat guy. He's really friendly, and he wants to publish some more things that I create in the future. That'd be kind of awesome. Just wanted to give a shout out to him. If anybody's watching this that would be interested in free CSS templates, all he does, I believe, is compiles a lot of templates that are free to download on his website there. And he's sent me hundreds of visitors to this template, and it's gotten nearly 500 downloads. I know that may not sound a lot to a lot of people out there, but to me, that's quite a bit. When my other ones have 50, 60, this thing has 500. It's pretty awesome. And now that I updated it with that one, plan on that one getting some downloads too. It's already at about 30, and I just uploaded it yesterday, so it's pretty cool. I do plan on doing some more tutorials in the near future, so do subscribe for that. If you are not subscribed to the channel already, be sure to check out the website, AwfulMedia.com, and thank you for watching.